Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Last episode was not a good one at all. Kind of like a kind of strays away from, how we've been performing recently, in these episodes. So it's a little disappointing for sure, but we're definitely looking to bounce back here. And bounce back we might. We start off with Cricket's Head, as well as, I don't know what the item is called, but I know what it does. When you take damage, you leave behind a trail of blood, which can damage enemies. So, we got some real good items to start off with here. And I think that we should be able to work with this, hypothetically. Obviously, I don't want to get ahead of myself, because I think I did that to some extent last episode. Small Rock also is an insanely good pickup. So, we are really, jumping out to a fast start here. And, dude, I'm excited already. Look at this, Belly button is not great, but but this is pretty nuts that we're starting off with this amount of stuff early on. We've been fed some really good stuff here to start off with. Now, I don't want that. I don't think that's worth taking. Backstabber is fine. Probably not the greatest item I could have gone for there, but not a big deal. I actually don't really know what it does either, but again, not a big deal, in the grand scheme of things. We should be fine with whatever we have to work with. I am not too concerned at the moment. And this is kind of how, or kind of similar to how the last run, or last episode's run got started. We started off with some real good items, early on, and we had plenty to work with. Or you know what? No, I'm thinking of 2 episodes ago, and then we kind of just dropped the ball later on. So obviously, we don't want to do that here. Ideally, I would like to not drop the ball. Rather, I would like to keep the ball tucked on my person so that we can win. But obviously, we will see what happens. We should be able to land a deal with the devil here, which will enable us to potentially spend some of our red heart containers here on some worthy items. And I think we're going to do it for Guppy's Tail, just at the chance of becoming Guppy. And I think we'll leave it at that, because I don't really want Book of Sin. I think that's what that is. I don't fuck if I know. But I think this is fine where we are. And I've noticed that I am starting to move through these floors a little bit quicker than I normally do recently. And obviously I don't spend much time looking for the secret rooms at all, because I don't really see it as worth my time. But I do think that that is a good sign, and also potentially a bad sign, because when you're moving quickly, you can sometimes overlook things that could help you out, like the secret rooms, for example. Oftentimes I just forget to even look for them. Oh god, I apologize for the for the repeated barking that is going to sound off, but that's what you get with this item. It did give us a speed and damage upgrade, though, so I will gladly take it. But yeah, that sound effect. I said it right the first time. What am I talking about? Is quite annoying. But what was I talking about before? You know what? I lost my train of thought. So I'm going to pretend that I wasn't talking about anything and I'm not a big dum-dum. But, you know, I think ideally if we could get another deal with the devil right here, that would be pretty cool, I think. I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest. You know, like, we have a 33.75% chance of that happening. So not high odds at all, but could happen. Could happen. Not going to rule it out. It did not happen, but that is okay. Little Steven is not a great item, but it is an item nonetheless, and we can move on. And see, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, even though I have the bombs to go look for the secret rooms, I don't really feel a need sometimes. You know, if I'm desperate for items, or if I am just desperate for any kind of help, I will look for them. But oftentimes I don't really see a point. And that probably could help to explain why I lose some of these runs, but I just, like, I don't... to be honest, I don't want to put in the effort to look for them. I'm surprised we got another arcade here. Excuse me. I'm going to blow all of these up because I'm not going to use any of them. Look at that, we got a spirit heart. Hell yeah, thank you very much. That's why you blow them up. Or that's why I blow them up. You know, whether or not that is a good idea is subjective, but I like blowing them up. I don't like using them because oftentimes what you put into them does not pay out, I think. So we got Ivy Bag, which will allow us to sacrifice some of our health in exchange for money. Don't really see a point in using that, at least not right now. If there is an item that we really want, like in a shop or something, absolutely might be worth taking. I don't want the reusable pill generator. I think that is a terrible item. But Ivy Bag is something that we can hang on to. You know, if we end up needing money for anything, it's worthwhile. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. That very first item we have, the looks like a bloody teardrop, that does not do what I said it does at the beginning of the video. It actually, you know, when you take damage, it increases your damage stat. That's what it does. So when you get hit, it increases your damage stat. I don't know why. I think because it looks very similar to that item that I was describing. Or maybe not. You know, I don't know. Okay. I am not an expert in this game, because if I was, I would play a lot better than I normally do. I'm gonna use it. Hell yeah. Dude, give me all of these damage upgrades. I'm telling you. I'm gonna keep taking them if you're gonna keep handing them out. We've got we've gotten like 4 separate damage upgrades already, which is absolutely nuts. Not that it's going to be significantly helpful here if we're thinking long term, but I mean it's really nice, you know, for the time being. Hell yeah. Give me both. Give me both. Absolutely. Alright, we are in extremely good shape. And, you know, when we're also in really good shape, you know, when we're looking real good, I don't feel a need to, go looking for the secret rooms at that point either. Because, I mean, we're already looking good. Why would I waste my time with it? Okay, you know what? That's fine. I can deal with those damage downgrades, or not damage downgrades, but those statistical downgrades. I can work with it. Not a problem. We are going to need a key here relatively soon, because we do not have any at the moment, and we obviously are going to want one to get into our shop. Or not our shop. Our what's it called? Our item room. I had coffee this morning. My brain is functioning at a normal level. I apologize for just being a big old dingus anyway. We may also want to go into the that room we were looking at earlier. I can't remember the name, but oh, look at that, we got keys. We may want to stop in there, you know, if we get enough keys, because it could potentially be worth our while. And I think we'd be able to handle any enemies that we would come across, so I'm not really concerned about that. But it's just a matter of, you know, not only getting enough keys, but figuring out if it's worth it, you know, to potentially lose some health for items or consumables. But we'll see. You know, it's something to think about as we're looking for our item room and also our boss room as well. Or the boss fight, rather. Well, there's the shop, and I definitely do want to stop in there. You know what? Yeah, give me another spirit heart, because I can afford it. And then also, I want to see if I can get... Yeah, you know what? We'll take it. I'll take the full map. I think that is worthwhile, and I think this is the boss fight down here, and I was correct. Using contextual clues, was able to make an inference. That is what they teach you in English class, or language arts, or, you know, whatever American children took in middle school. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where our item room probably is. I'm assuming it is up here. And down this way. Could be wrong, but I think it is. Nope, I was wrong. That's okay. This is not a bad room at all. So it's got to be... Okay, I was just double checking to make sure I hadn't gone into it already, because sometimes I do that, you know. I think that I haven't found it yet when I did in fact find it. Alright, give me these. And it, you know what? I think 2 keys is enough to warrant going into our boss fight, or not our boss fight, that room with all the chests in it. I think it's worth it. And it's actually this way. You know, if we don't get anything too significant out of it, it's not a big deal. But it would be nice. We got another key, which is exactly what I'm talking about, baby. We've also got magnetic tears, which is a little funky, but not a huge deal. It makes trying to fight enemies a little weird, but we can work with it. We can work with weird. Not a problem. 2 of spades. Hell yeah. Probably could have afforded to wait to use that, but it's too late. Alright, and you know what? I think that was pretty okay. It was a little subpar and a little less than what I was expecting out of that room, but you know, we've come across, I don't know how many chests already this run that have given us plenty of good stuff, so I'm not going to complain at all. I think we are more than ready to handle the boss fight. Okay. I don't think the magnetic tears apply to this guy, but could be wrong. We get ball of bandages, which is nice, and we do not get another deal with the devil, which is not a problem. Because, to be honest, we might not even have a use for it. So, no big deal. Curse of the Lost is very unfortunate. but we can work with it. Dude, I don't know why I'm getting all these treasure chests, but I will absolutely take them. Guppy's head. That's 2 out of 3 Guppy items. We get one more Guppy item, we become Guppy. And that would be real nice. On top of having, you know, Rotten Baby as well. That would be real good. Okay. I forgot that we can... Oh, they can't travel over, spaces that are unwalkable. I know, I said that weirdly. I was trying to think of a way to say it. I didn't know how to phrase it. Alright. This. I'll take all of these. Tinted rock as well. Hell yeah. And we are going to have to fight Mom on this floor, so we'll want to stop into our shop if we find it, because it is the last shop we are going to get. Hey, we'll put them there. I don't appreciate that. We did get an arcade, which, you know the drill. You know by now. We blow all of these up. We blow all of them up. Hell yeah. There we go. So this is another dead end. It's okay. I think we're supposed to go down this way. 4 monstros? Whose idea was this? This is something you say for like the chest or something like that. 4 monstros is a little excessive, I would argue. But, I mean, we were able to handle it pretty easily, so what can I say, you know? I'm just that good at the game. No, but we've gotten really lucky with the items we've come across so far. I mean, it's actually been a little insane, like how many items I've been coming across here. Yeah, you know what? Give me... There's options. I think that's a worthwhile item. I think, you know, we can afford one more item. So ideally, if we can get something real good, that would make me happy. Come on. You can do better than that. I know you can. You know what? That's fine. I'll pay for it. Reveals the secret rooms. In my eyes, that is perfectly okay, even though we already had the other map. Don't really care, to be honest. I am okay with that. And see, when the secret rooms can be revealed, I will gladly go to them. But when I have to look for them on my own, it's a little too expensive in terms of our time. We got Blood of the Martyr as well, which is another damage upgrade. You know, and at some point, you know, the damage upgrades can be too excessive in that, you know, you really would want something else. But, I mean, right now, I think we're fine. I'm not too concerned about that because we do have a bunch of other items that are helping us out here. You know, so it's not a matter of us constantly getting damage upgrades and then nothing else. You know, we do have more than enough to work with here. And I have no idea where to go because Curse of the Lost is a bitch, and it makes my life really difficult. And I have no idea where the boss room is. Where the hell is my boss room? Because I'm ready to fight. You know, I'm prepared. Just give it to me. Okay, I don't think that's it. And then, yeah, you know, I mean, that's that. So, like, where... I genuinely don't understand where is it? Where am I supposed to go? I feel like I've gone every single direction. I mean, I'm probably a moron, and I've probably passed it multiple times already, but I mean, I'm not seeing it. Do you guys see it anywhere? You wouldn't be able to tell me, but dude, I have no idea where this fucking room is. I have literally I have traveled every path, I think. Yeah, that's the item room, and this leads to the shop. And there are no other paths to take. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Alright, well, I was bitching a little bit there, but I think with good reason. Like, I couldn't find any of what I was looking for. So I blame the game for that and not me. You know, if you're going to give me Curse of the Lost and then I'm unable to find something, that's on you. That's not on me. You know, why would that be my fault? You gave that to me. You told me. You know, I mean, in giving that to me, you're telling me, yeah, you know what? We're going to make this harder on you to find stuff. I also will gladly go in here. I am definitely not going to take that, because I think that is a bad item. But, you know what? That's fine. We looked in there, didn't see anything we liked, and that is A-okay. Alright. So, I mean, now we have essentially the entire map at our disposal. So we do have a pretty solid idea of where we need to be going. I don't know if going in here was worth it, to be honest, but it's too late. I already did it. You son of a bitch. Oh, okay. Alright. Easy. Just take it easy. Okay, we don't have a whole lot of HP, but we can still make this work. We are very powerful at the moment. You know what? I am going to go this way because, like I talked about earlier, I do want to go into that secret room. I think we could afford with, or I think we could do with another defensive item of some kind. We're a little strapped in that department. We have 2 flies protecting us, which is really nice, but you son of a bitch. But it is a little... Also, I didn't realize this was going to be the boss room because I had no intention of going this way, but thank God I did, actually. Please, help me out. Alright, you know what? This could potentially be very helpful. If you don't shoot at me, please. Okay, I'm trying to make things better for myself. Alright, I don't appreciate the, Ooh, baby. Infamy is what I'm talking about. Tammy's head is interesting, but I don't think it's better than Guppy's head. So I'm going to roll with that. I am more than happy to have Infamy, though. Anything to help out in terms of, you know, protecting myself. You know what? I think we want toothpicks. I think that's the better pickup there. And, yeah, let's move on. Alright, so we're still a little strapped for HP. I could have taken HP there, but, you know, that only gives us one extra red heart container. And in my eyes, that is not worth it. This is worth it, though. I don't know, honestly, what we could get out of this that would be really helpful, but I'm just going to take it anyway, okay? And I don't need you to judge me for it. And I don't need your opinion, okay? I don't make content to hear people's opinions. I make content to flaunt my own opinions and treat them as fact, okay? So please stop acting like your opinion holds any weight to me, because it doesn't. I'm just kidding. I am being entirely facetious. Alright, so nothing really worthwhile in here, but it was worth checking, I think. We are really low on HP, and that makes me nervous. But so long as I am careful, I think we should be okay. You know, I don't see why we can't still play really well. It's just, it's a matter of, you know, just not fucking things up for ourselves, which, you know, I tend to do quite a bit, honestly. But we can make it work. We can make it happen. Super greed. Should have seen that coming, but not a big deal. I'm waiting for them to give me goat head in one of these chests. Why'd I go in here? You know, I think that was actually dumb of me to do. But it's okay. We handled it. Here's the other secret room. Okay, got a bunch of pills, which could be real bad. Amnesia is not good. Health up is pretty good on its own. Okay, alright. I'm thinking that the boss fight is up this way. I'm hoping that I'm not wrong. But yeah, I could really do with some HP here, because if I take one more hit, I am dead. Actually, which is incredibly problematic, because I don't want to be dead. Come here. Where are you fuckers at? You're freaking me out, okay? Thank you. Did we get a chest somewhere? Anywhere? No. No chest. You've been giving me chests the whole time. Please. I need assistance. I'm not in a good position to be going into this boss fight, but I guess I don't have a choice. Oh, God. Okay. Please. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh! God damn it. Fuck. To be honest, I think we might have sacrificed a little bit too much HP. Maybe. But in my head, I can't really think of anything we did wrong. You know, it's not like we were taking a whole lot of dumb damage, because we weren't. You know, because we didn't have a whole lot of HP to begin with. But I just think it was really going to boil down to how long can I last on real low HP. And knowing me, you know, regardless of the items that I have, I am not going to last very long. So that's just how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. But You know, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video and share with your friends. And let me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys very much for watching. Love you very much, and I will talk to you later.